All right, so I'm back with Sunday, back doing another weekly outlook for GJ. Last week's weekly outlook, um, I thought price would range up in this area and then go up, but it did not. It literally has not stopped dropping. So if we look at it's March the 22nd, we are at monthly support. So each time prices hit this, it's shot up. Screen. Now, if you look on our weekly, we, we literally haven't had a retrace yet. So, market's been super volatile with this whole Corona thing. If we look at this wick is 521 pips, which is insane. So, definitely be careful in the market this week. Things I'm looking for. So, because we made this kind of wick, and I see that we're kind of in bearish momentum, like heavy bearish momentum. We literally have not stopped dropping. We've been dropping for 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about a month's worth of bearish movement. So we've broken all these levels. So if I had to guess, if I had to make an educated guess, I would say that we're probably gonna fill this wick next week. So we'll probably, let's see if I can draw this out. We'll probably come up to grab a little liquidity, look up, and then come down and fill this one. So to look at that on a smaller, more scalable outlook, we'll just let's put a right here and just say this is weekly support. Let's do that. Okay. Now, or we could actually just do this, call it weekly low. Weekly high. Alright, so now if we go down to the daily, we can see that we have broke past these levels of support, but we've also retraced back up. We've created a level of support right here. Just do something like that. Little zone right there. And that's a little, we did say last week this could be retested. So this is our range we have to work with, which is about 580 pips. So let's see if we can get some price points. So here we've got, 131.5, I would say. Got 131.5. And down here we have let's call it 125 even. So right now we're in between this is a huge range to work in. So we've got a breaker balance situation here or here basically, and then we move on down or we move on up to the next level, which would be like right here. So that's what we're looking as far as the daily goes. Go to the H4. We can kind of dive in a bit more. So we can see this was our last, let's see, this was our last H4 lower high. I did something like that. This was our H4 lower low. So we got what looks like was, we tried to break it, but it failed and closed back inside. So I will call this like a fake out or false breakout, whatever you want to call it. So what I can see happening, because like I said, if you remember, I said on the weekly that we were right here. So I believe we'll wick up and then come down to fill this wick. So what that looks like on the H4 would be maybe something like this. Price fills some of this wick, rejects again to make a double top, and falls to fill, which is what this would have been the weekly wick. If I had to guess, if I had to make an educated guess. Now, we will obviously trade what we see and not what we think. So if we get a bounce here, which it looks like we did, we can come all the way back down here. If we do get a break of this level, I can see us coming back. Let's see, probably not that far, just right here. To be honest, somewhere like that. So for now, my bias is still sales just because we've had so much bearish momentum. So I think we may come up, fill this wick, and then just tank and fill the weekly wick. And then from there, I don't really know. But that's what that's what I'll be looking for throughout the week. So right now we are in, market hasn't opened yet, so I don't have too much data right here, but I would say we are in between this range and this range for our H4. And if we dial it into our 1 hour, we're, still about in the same range. We could come back up, make a right shoulder and come down, or like I said, pop back up, fill this wick. So that's what I think. I think there is probably like a trend line right here. Yeah, so we'll see. Let's see what happens. But my overall bias is still bearish. I do think we could come up, make the double top, reject, or come up, make the right shoulder, and drop. So that's what I'll be looking for this week.